Wicked, wicked, jungle is massive. Wicked, wicked, jungle is massive. Wicked, wicked, jungle is massive. Wicked, wicked, incredible. Well, big up! And the original jungle is massive. The original dancehall jungle is there. General Levy alongside the MB. The world is in trouble. I will tell a murderer. It goes. I am the incredible general. Sensational with the gummy. Incredible general. Select to that. Yo, make it original.
Yes, welcome back to Skyliner builds. Very important for this build, you have to watch under the video below for all the written guide. And here we go, we are a vampire. I use this one, all primary stats, so you can see that just the most recovery on this build, which synergize perfectly. Like the Mundos, I use the Steed. So we got the 333 health recovery and 7% of movement speed, which synergize perfectly with the Orc. And the Magicka region is really important. What the hell I'm talking about? It's not important, but you will understand later how is it. This is a Stam Sorc hybrid, so I split it up 70k with 32k and 70k of stamina. You can watch at the right side a little bit the recovery which I got. This is all unbuffed and almost 2000 with 40% of crit. If we're gonna buff up first, the weapon damage 2400, but the weapon are not in gold and I have to apply 2 light attacks for getting off. Then let's see, 2800. If you're making in gold is over 3k. So, and the resistances are 23k on the Mainbar, which is pretty good. And yeah, 1200 of the Orc race, run faster, plus Hurricane 10%, plus 7% makes, I don't know, over 27% faster. It's a really fast build. And if you're gonna drink the potion, which are a 3-stat potion, then and I use my shield, then finally we got 1500 of magic recovery, 5132, but that's not all, and 3000 of stamina recovery, which is pretty cool, and 26k of spell and physical, and yeah, 1200 of crit also on the Backbar. Yes, we come later to that with the health recovery, and that looks like that 3-stat potion, which is pretty recommended for this hybrid, best in slot for this build, and my favorite build of all 39 builds. Here we go, the first set, the Orgum scale, very old school but very worth it. I got this with a magic damage glyph, but there you can put another glyph if you like. On the back bar I have this Wappon Damage glyph in decisive, so I boost up my ulti pretty much faster, and both are axes, so every bar got off a bleed dot on the back bar like on the main bar. And then we have a shield with a 3-stat glyph in infused. You could use also impen on other trait, how you like. And the cuirass you see with the 3-stat glyph in divines. The whole build are 7 heavy and 7 divines. And yeah, the craze of the Orgum scale and also the feet. So that's with the weapon, that's the first set. And when you are under 60% of health, your health recovery stacks up 15%. That's insane, because you got your second set. Then you see when I have a damage shield on, which is pretty much the whole time because of the glyphs, and also not harden ward, but I chose the other morph. So you got up your health recovery, which goes up insanely high. And yeah, let's see, the Troll King are the third for this combo. Under 50% goes another 1400 up, which stacks and synergize with the whole champion points, and all together stacks up to 12k of health recovery. And this is so fast heals, and under 50%, or I say under 60% with blood craze or the resolving vigor, how you like. You are immortal, man, and you have to try it out if you like what you see. Then if we go in the champion points, a mooncalf, I need this also with the arcanist, a little bit recovery of both, and health recovery 14%. How can be that different? And you win a small of ulti, tumbling 34, and the shattering ward together with the shield block cost reduces pretty good. Nothing here. And here physical weapon expert 35 at 20% of light and heavy attacks. That's synergized, I think, with another skill which I got on both bar, bounded ornament, 80% more of stamina and 11% more of damage. So you got this, you see after block, then a 60% of a heavy attack. That's pretty insane. Master of Arms 30, because when I block you see this 30% makes 60% then on a light or heavy attack, you know, you see what I mean. And when you block also you can swap back this damage. Then a 10% for all overtime, and precise strike 37, a 15%, because there I use also the beast trap, which immobilize I think for 7 seconds and gives you 10% of additional damage, 25% when I crit, and that's cool. Yes, piercing are important with the pierced armor from your skill. Got also good penetration this build, not just mobility or health recovery, so you reach also 10k of penetration for single target fights or 1 versus 6, how you like. And here off balance at 10% when you bash, so your ultimate under 20% is also good. Iron Cloth and resistances, because when I bash I can heal me when I do a dodge roll, or when comes multiple hits in 333 for every crit heal. Thick skin 43 elemental, and crit, yeah, when I crit I can heal me, and unchained, and the bash TNF 50% for your shield, which stacks the whole time, permafrost. And here let's see on the skill, we got the bounded ornament, when I slot that 20% of health recovery on every bar, and here trap beast immobilize for 7.2 seconds, and that's pretty good. You can dodge roll, cancel it, forward, behind, side, how you like, you can, so the opponent behind don't see that, and that's for discover. And from the passives both gives a 6% additional damage on your main bar. And here you see your shield, which are not harden ward but the other morph, because goes longer at 10 seconds is better than 6 seconds for this build. And here we go with the blood craze, which procs off your troll king, so you never die, and you give a dot over time. This is your first bleed, with the other axe is the second bleed, so you got 2 bleeds on your main bar, and the Dawnbreaker of smiting for smashing down and the damage over time. So altogether from your fighting skill passive you got 9% of Wappon Damage, because our 3 abilities, and on the Backbar we got the same, for also 20% of health recovery by the passive from the Sorc, and the power surge at 20% more of Wappon damage, and every second heals you up for this 2500. That's also cool when you crit. Dark Deal, this is let's see, I don't got more Stam 2 time and I'm full, you know, so both recovery goes. I never run out of resources with this build, but you can put also heroic slash for gainer faster your ulti, because your axe on the back bar are decisive. On both bar I have this for gain my ulti faster, so you can pop off the whole time you both ultis. And here that makes you run 10% faster, 5200 of both resistances plus damage over time, which you gives. This is also a good dot, and longer more damage makes. And here the pierce attack for the major breach, and yeah, so you don't got resistances. And if you want to see from the constitution at 28% of health recovery, that goes all together and you can watch the passives a little bit for understand, but it's important that you watch the ring guide below so you can really imagine the whole combo which I did for you, man. I really love you guys. And on the backbar, the spell wall, because block 7 seconds automatically, you can do whatever you want, you can counter, you don't take damage, and reflects the fireballs. That's so cool. And if you want to see from the Duallwield, you see this 20% under 25% of health makes more damage, and here the second weapon 6% additional damage, then reduces the cost and gives you 50% bonus when you stun it, immobilize it by your trap beast. That's also cool. And here both damage over time bleeds, so you got 3 bleeds effects for your enemies. Surprise, surprise, motherfuckers. Here we go. 6,000, 6 seconds over time. I always recommend my guild members to use 2 axes decisive on both bar, and let's see what's happened. For maybe show you guys a little bit the health recovery, have to go under 50%. Then the first thing what I do, I shield me and I have blood craze, and it procs off the Trollking 10k. Okay baby. And yeah, you can see also the Troll King goes the whole time off, and these are the buff effects which you got, and practically you can't die with this build, also 1 versus 3 for example, or yeah. And you have also to use Hurricane the whole time, because that can procs your implosion by 60k damage from the Sorcs. This makes the Stam Sorc hybrid so powerful. Implosion, if you wanna see that, by the sorcerer passives. And yeah, I had a long time for find out this combo with not max stats but max recovery. So funny to play, and the guys really drive crazy when they try. You see 10k again, but if you use your blood pie, price pie with max health and max 500 of recovery, you can even reach a 12k of recovery. That's all possible. Watch below for understand the build better, and here we go, man. I see you to the next time. Thank you for watching. I love you guys.
Sempre un amabile, leggiadro viso, in pianto, in riso e menzognero. La donna immobile, qual piuma al vento, muta dolcene tu ed il pensier. Ed il pensier. È sempre misero chi a lei s'affida, chi le confida, ma cauto il core, pur mai non sentesi felice a pieno, chi su quel seno non liba amore. La donna immobile, qua piuma al vento, muta docene, tu ed il pensier, ed il pensier.